Okay, today I'm going to be cooking something on my wood stove that I got yesterday. But first I've got to install the wood stove and move the old one. Then I got to go to the store and buy the ingredients for whatever I'm cooking, which is undecided as of this point right now. So I always have people ask, where is my wood stove? It is at a storage at my grandma's house. This is my apartment, and that is my Hughes electric range that I cook on. The gas stove that I haven't cooked on in quite a bit is at my dad's house, and that's where all my stoves are. Okay, and today we're going to take the Durant. This is the car that I pulled the engine because a cylinder cracked in it, or a piston cracked in it one time. And I had it back on the road 7 hours later after I began the repair. I pulled the engine out of the car, dropped the oil pan, lifted the head, took out the cracked piston, and then I got a piston ring compressor at Harbor Freight, put in a new piston, and all that jazz, and had it back up and running in 7 hours. Y'all can watch that video. Y'all can find it on my page. Okay, let's start the car. Okay, so we turn the ignition on, the gas is on, which I've got to go get gas, by the way, because the gas is almost on E. Here's the gas gauge, for those of y'all wondering, and it does work. I'll bounce the car and show y'all. Oh, it's very empty. Okay, let's start the car. Okay, let's make sure we got oil pressure, and first of all, let's turn on our air conditioner. There it is. Okay, I should step on the gas and see oil pressure. There it is. Okay, let's go. Okay, we made it to my grandma's, 7 minutes away from my apartment. I was adjusting the idle of my car, that's why the hood is open. Because I haven't driven it in a long time, and it's slow as Christmas. Because it's breaking in everything, because the oil probably congealed everywhere in the grease. So I'm having to basically break it in like a new car again. Anyway, but it made it. Okay, now let's figure out what we're cooking and go install this stove. We'll install the stove first, light it, preheat it, while we go to the store and get whatever we're cooking. Whatever I'm cooking, actually. Okay, now I'm going to go install this stove. I think what I'm going to do is try to turn that piano behind that stove, the player piano, and then slide the stove over to where the other one is. But first, I'll move the other one. Okay, here is the old stove. Out with the old, in with the new. Well, you get the point. Technically, it would be out with the old, in with the older, or oldest. What? Anyway, okay. Anyway, here's the other stove, or a part of it. I have all the burner lids and everything over here. Okay, let's turn that piano and slide the new stove to its home. Well, its temporary home until I get a museum. Okay, it's almost there. Okay, now we gotta line it up with the chimney and then install the chimney correctly. People always try to tell me that burning coal, those bags are full of bituminous coal, but burning coal inside is not safe. This is a wood/coal stove, and the reason there's a chimney and you have to install the chimney is so that it vents the gases outside. Oh, I have soot on me. Yay. And there it is. Now let's go check the outside chimney and make sure it didn't disconnect. Okay, we're still good. Oh, there's a bunch of wasps on there. Well, I guess I'm going to have to burn them off. I bet the wasps are living inside of that thing, but not for long. They're about to get scorched out of there. Let's fire up the stove now. So this grate came with the stove. I don't think it belongs to this stove. Let's see. I think it's the wrong size, but I have a grate that is the right size. This is the water reservoir. Let's just see. Just for the heck. Yeah, that's definitely the wrong size. Okay, I have a grate that's up there. You can see the corner of it. Hopefully that one fit. Of course, that was not the grate. It was that big, huge thing. And I don't know where that spare grate was, because I know I have one. Well, I guess until I find it, I can just cut this. Well, let's go ahead and put the water reservoir on the side. I guess I'll light it without a grate. There it is. Okay, let's light the stove. Okay, before we light this stove for the first time, Let's make sure it's clean down here. What is that? That looks like a bottle. Okay, let's get that out. Okay, we've got the Pepsi bottle out of there. What else is down there? There's a Dr. Pepper bottle in there. Okay, let's get that out. How in the world? It's these squirrels and rats and stuff. They like to try to build nests with things like that. Okay, and there's one more thing. What is this? I don't even know. It looks like a lollipop stick. Okay. Now we should be good to go. Since we're burning wood, we can actually turn the grate. Well, I'll be adding coal later, possibly, actually. Well, no, let's just burn wood. So we'll do it on this side. I'm already loving this stove. I don't have to cut the wood up as fine. So I didn't have to chop that at all into little bits. It'll fit in. So I do see a tiny little hole that I'm going to have to seal back in there. But that's easy to fix. But we'll light it first anyway, because the draft of the chimney will actually make that not matter, basically. It'll just pull in air through there. Okay, the stove is ready to light. This will be my first time cooking on this. It is lit. Look how clean this thing is. Ooh, pretty. Yes. Okay, this damper controls the airflow to the fire. With it all the way closed, the fire can't get as much air and it actually won't burn as hot. With it all the way open, it can get as much air as it wants. What in the heck? Okay, and look, I just noticed this. The Wrought Iron Range Company of St. Louis. And I have a cookbook. Where did I put it? Oh my gosh. I have this cookbook I got on Amazon years ago. By the Wrought Iron Range Company of St. Louis, and it's a home comfort cookbook. Home comfort stove, Wrought Iron Range Company. It's lit. It's on. Let's go see if it's drawing a draft and taking the smoke outside, which it is because it's not filling up with smoke in here. There it is. Okay, let's go to the store and get whatever I'm going to cook. I still haven't decided on it yet. The stove is now burning pretty darn good. It is hot in here. Ooh, did you hear that pop? There's a little water reservoir. Anyway, it is hot, and it has that hot metal smell too. Okay, let's slow the fire so I have time to go to the store and I'm not wasting fuel. That slowed the fire a lot when I closed that damper. Let me show y'all. It's just barely burning. That should burn all night at least. Okay, let's figure out what we're gonna cook. Okay, first I bought a ham and I bought the makings for a dump cake. So let's cook the ham today. Actually, I changed my mind. Let's cook the dump cake today. This stove is putting off some serious heat. Let's go ahead and open this up because we're back. So now it can burn faster. Let's check what's going on in here. It's not really lit. Okay, the fire is alive once more. Let's make this dump cake. Notice this oven doesn't have a temperature gauge. That's okay. I don't need one. I hardly use the other one anyway. Okay, so I changed my mind once again. I'm making the ham again. Okay, here is the ham I will be cooking. First, we're going to rub it with honey and brown sugar. And then we're going to put some pineapples on it. I meant to get toothpicks. I always forget to get the toothpicks for the pineapple rings. Yum, bee throw up. So, as I'm cooking, I have random thoughts. I wonder who the first person was to be like, let's try some throw up from bees and see if it's good. Like, who does that? Anyway, just random thought. You know, come to think of it, I wonder who said, let's cook. Of course, my phone died when I was about to put the ham in. But now, let's put the ham in. So I still don't have a little grate for there, but I'll get one, or I'll find mine. But for now, we're just going to set it on there. Okay, the ham is in the oven. Let's go ahead and close the damper for the oven to make the convection current, which goes around there and then back and up the chimney. Okay, I'm kind of poking the fire and messing with it to get the oven hotter so that the ham will cook better. Okay, I closed the little damper that goes directly from the firebox right under this thing and opens to the chimney. I closed the damper there, so the fire has to flow down that wall, then back there, and then up the chimney. And you can see what closing that does. It makes the fire circulate around the oven box. Observe. See? And then it goes down this wall right there. See? You can see it being weird and going down that wall. And then it goes back once it gets down there and then up the chimney. Whereas if I shut the chimney damper, it closes that little thing back there. You can barely see the corner of it. It's right there. Well, the ham is cooking. And this thing is hot. Done. Let's go ahead and turn it in the oven so it cooks evenly. I added some more fuel to the fire. You can actually see the fire going by through the little holes. Let's open one of those and see it. There it goes. Down that wall. It's originating from in here. Okay, let's turn the ham. Okay, I'm in the process of turning this ham. Okay, the ham is turned and it is blazing hot in there. Ow, it hurts to hold my hand in there. Let's close our damper a little bit. That should cut the fire down from in there. Let's see. Yeah, it's starting to go away slowly. There. Now it won't be as hot. Okay, I opened the little oven door because it's awful hot in there. See, it's still cooking even with the oven door open. That's how hot it is in there. Okay, here is the finished ham. Moo, do you want to come cut the ham? Cut the ham. Okay. Cut us the hamicus. Sonicus. Cut the ham. Cut the ham.
I don't want that yet.
Try the ham.
That is one delicious ham.